Hey guys, this is Cam for 15 back at it with another video for you guys, and I'm back with another One Piece anime episode review for you guys. You're getting a double One Piece upload today, One Piece anime episode and One Piece manga. You should feel lucky. But anyways, this episode, we're getting to one of my most favorite parts in the Onigishima battle, and let's just say we're getting the setup to Robin versus Black Maria. Um, so let's talk about this episode. Let's get in here. Let's go. Anyways, we start the episode off with Sanji being trapped in Black Maria's little area, and he's getting kicked around by Black Maria's minions and stuff like that. And he's kind of just like, stop it, please stop. And everything. And he just clonks out. Next thing you know, he wakes up and he's just looking at Black Maria. Who wouldn't want to be looking at Black Maria? But like I said, Black Maria, she has transformed into her devil fruit form, which is a spider. Half of like her top, you could say her top side of her body, or the top part of her body, it's all human still, but the bottom half of her body, it's this spider looking creature, and she whips Sanji up. She has him all tied up and everything, and she pretty much asks Sanji, listen, you need to call for your crewmate, you need to call for Nico Robin, and everything. Now, the reasoning why they want Nico Robin is simple. Since Big Mom and Kaido are trying to aspire to get the One Piece, well, who is the one person that could read poneglyphs? To get that, because that's the quickest way you can find the One Piece is by reading the 4 red poneglyphs, and it will tell you the location of where the One Piece is at. Well, only Nico Robin could do that. So, she was like, "You're gonna call her from this one person, and when you do call her, guess what? Make it be known. It will be known to everybody on all over Onigashima, and." Guess what? We have this nice, lovely spider trap set for her. We have our guards waiting for her. We got these spider traps put. There ain't no way she's going to freaking be prepared for it. And stuff like that. So that's the thing. And obviously Sanji's like, you see, your first mistake is underestimating Nico Robin. And stuff like that. You should not underestimate her. And obviously, Black Maria's like, oh, okay. So we cut away for a bit. And I'm just going around what's going on in this episode. One of the things, Bao Hong's people, they're essentially messaging a broadcast out. Okay, we're trying to find the scabbards because they're not fighting Kaido anymore, and we're trying to look for them. So they look pretty much all over Onigashima. Eventually, they find him. They find the scabbards, and they pretty much announce out to all of Onigashima, we found the scabbards. We have found the scabbards. They're all bleeding and bloodied up. But the interesting part is there is a mysterious individual. We don't know what they're doing to the scabbards, but they're there. And King right now, he's currently fighting against Marco, and he's like, you see, I would take care of this if I wasn't fighting Marco right now. Their fight is pretty much going back and forth, but it looks like King's got a little bit of an edge on Marco right now. But King pretty much asked to everybody over Onigashima, who wants to take care of this? Black Maria goes on to say, like, she's close near the area where they're at, so she will go after she's done dealing with her issue that she's dealing with currently. And Officer King is like, okay, thank you for telling me. I'm going now. I can go back to fighting and everything. So the scabbards are resting, and they're all injured and everything and stuff like that. But apparently, it looks like there's this mysterious person that seemingly might be doing treatment on them. We don't know who it was. They did a close-up, and all we could see of the face is apparently the person looks very upset. And I think from what I remember, it looked like this person was crying and they had lipstick. Only other person that you can think of that might do that, and the way the silhouette looks, is it potentially is Hiyori, who somehow got into Onigashima, and she just is seeing the corpses of what's left of the scabbards and stuff like that. So we'll definitely see what is going to be transpiring there, and stuff like that. So anyways, other things we cut over to, other things we cut over to, Frankie's still fighting Sasaki and everything. Sasaki has not been defeated. He's still fighting, and we actually cut over to the main battlefield and everything. And it looks like Chopper is now finished making the antidote. He's just got to mass produce the antidote, and everything. So, but the thing is, now we see old man Hio. He's starting to turn into an ice Oni, and he's pretty much saying, well, I'm sorry, Straw Hat Man, if I'm not going to be able to live to see the, win that we hope to achieve and everything. He goes into his big, boss buff form and stuff like that, and he's taking people out. Now, the other bosses of the Wano regions ask Chopper, like, hey, how's the process on the antidote? Chopper pretty much replies to them by saying, well, we got the antidote, we just got to mass produce it, so it's going to be a little bit of a time to do that, but we'll get on that right soon. So that's the thing. We cut over to Carrot and Wanda, who are in their fight with Perospero, after they cut Perospero's face up and everything, and Perospero doesn't like that. He's like, you see, your problem is you freaking have these like false grudges against somebody that died on their own accord, their own cause and everything, referencing back to the Pedro stuff. So he ends up using his candy devil fruit powers to pretty much try to choke them out and try to solidify them in candy and kill them pretty much. But the thing is, he brings up, after he does that, he brings up Pedro's death and everything, and that obviously pisses Carrot off. So she's actually using electricity to heat up the candy and melt the candy. Because Perospero eventually, after he gets scratched by Carrot, that's what he realizes and stuff like that. But Wanda, they start attacking. They look like they're going on the offensive and everything. But Perospero makes a clear point mention. He's like, well, you damn meats and your damn Sulong transformations. But the thing is, you need the full moon to do that. And right now, it doesn't exactly look like your full moon is going to be up there very soon, because what we see is there's actually clouds coming into the vicinity of where the moon's at, and if the moon is being blocked and there's no full moon out, well, then that means they cannot be able to transform into their Sulong forms, which means Carrot and Wanda could very much be in some major trouble. So that's where we're left off right there. So ending the episode off, we get to where Black Maria's at and everything, and she's like, listen, you're gonna call Nico Robin. And Sanji's like, I would do that in hell. And obviously, she's like, oh, really now? And she makes a comment of saying like, well, I thought she loved me and everything. And Sanji just replies by saying like, I want to love all the women. And obviously Black Maria in her sadistic like way is like, well, I don't like that. I want you to be like my puppets over here, and if I have to force you, then I will. Which essentially, she has these other men that she pretty much tortured, I guess, into submission, where they just gave into her, tortured ways, and they're like fully entranced in Black Maria. And Black Maria is like, I'm gonna make you get to that point and everything. So she puts on these brass knuckles, and she just starts beating the ever-living shit out of Sanji. Like, she's not stopping and everything. And the thing I found hilarious about this is that her minions are essentially like, he's taking all this punishment for his crewmate. How honorable of him! And one of the girls is like, if I wasn't his enemy, I think I actually might be falling in love with him. I'm like, what the hell? And everything. I remember reading this in the manga too. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me, bro? And yeah, so Black Maria's just hitting him away and everything and stuff like that. Eventually she comes to a stop. She's like, listen, this is your last chance before I kill you. You should call out to Nico Robin. And again, her manager's like, he's not going to do it. He's not going to call for Nico Robin. He is a bold man. He's probably going to say, screw you. I'm not going to sell out my crewmate like that. But Sanji does what only Sanji does. And he screams out, he's like, hold on. And he just screams out, he's like, Nico, he's like, Robin, John, save me. I'm on the second floor, yada, yada, yada. Tells Robin where he's at and everything. We cut over to other areas of Onigishima. Everybody else hears and they're like, what the hell, bro? This guy's calling for his crewmate and everything for help. You know, freaking Frankie's like, that's unbecoming of a man to do that, but hey, it is what it is. We do cut over to Nami and give her thoughts. She's like, Robin's gonna have to do what I did for him back in Anna's lobby, huh? He probably ran into a woman again. Joy. And stuff like that. So yeah, we do cut over to Jinbei, who's fighting Who's Who, and Jinbei's like, it seems like the Beast Pirates want Robin for her knowledge of reading the poneglyphs. Well, that can't happen and stuff like that. So I hope she knows what she's gonna get herself into, pretty much. So yeah, pretty much Jinbei answered the question. That's the reason why. That was one of Kaido's goals too, is to capture Nico Robin, because he knows she can read the poneglyphs, and stuff like that. So yeah, calls out to Nico Robin. The funny thing is, Black Maria's minions like, eyeballs all sticking out, their tongues like all shocked and everything. They're like, what a he sold her out and stuff like that. And Black Maria's just like laughing, just like, you really did that? You're a freaking idiot. We set all these traps for her and you still willingly called her. You're a dumbass. And even though Sanji is freaking screaming out, he's like, listen, watch out for the traps, Robin. We find out that Robin somehow avoided all those traps that Black Maria set for her. And it looks like freaking, and the thing was, Black Maria told Sanji, like, I'll let you go if you scream at the Robin. But she lied, of course, because she's a pirate. And she's gearing up for her next punch to probably do Sanji in. But Robin shows up and she uses Mil Fleur's Gigantesco El Mano and literally slaps the ever-loving shit out of Black Maria with one strike, which I found is satisfying, hilariously funny, and just great. Because I'm just gonna say this, Robin's going to get a moment in this fight, and it's gonna be like one of the biggest Robin moments, like, you can say legitimately, like, for the first time in like a long time. I know she had a moment in Dressrosa and stuff like that, but if we're being honest, like legitimately, like the last big Robin moment you can probably point out to is probably back in the Ennis Lobby arc, just because her character was extremely focused in that part of the story. So this was I'll just say this, I won't give away spoilers, but for people who are anime onlys, you're gonna be enjoying this great Robin moment. And if you're a Robin fan, whether you like her for the way she looks, I know I do. I would kill to die to meet Robin, and stuff like that. So yeah, but you're gonna get a nice badass Robin moment, but that's where the episode ends off, and obviously gets to be continued scene. And Sanji's like, Robin Chan. So yeah, but that's where the episode ends off. Next week it seems like we're gonna be cutting around all over the place, and stuff like that. So yes, but anyways, guys, if you guys like the video, leave a like, put in the comment section your thoughts on this week's episode of One Piece, as well as anything else in the episode. Again, do not leave spoilers for what's going on in the manga, like what's going on for the manga, for One Piece, and stuff like that, for anime only, as well as hit the subscribe button if you want to get more One Piece anime or manga content or any other anime content I upload to the channel. And if you do hit the subscribe button, make sure the notification bell icon so you're up to date with wherever I upload to the channel. Anyways, guys, I'm the guy for. Hopefully you guys have a great rest of your day or night until I get this video. Until then, guys, I'll catch you guys later. Peace.